So, during the next 10 minutes, we'll discuss the most important business events taking place between December 10th and 16th. You're watching events around the corner on Kazakh TV. The 8th International Conference titled Transport Services Market will take place in Moscow on December 10th. The Startup of the Year 2015 will take place in Minsk on the 12th. Soyuz TMA-19M will launch from Baikonur on December 15th. Let's discuss this news in detail. On Thursday, December 10th, the 8th International Conference titled The Market in Transport Services, Interaction and Partnership will take place in Moscow. This is a special event for railway operators, shippers, rail carriers and government regulators. The conference will focus on technology of railway transportation and algorithms of interaction between an operator and a customer. This year, the event will be held within the Transport Week 2015 for the first time. This is an annual business gathering comprising several Russian and international transport events. The Transport Week has been held for 9 years to openly discuss the most urgent transport issues and strengthen understanding between the government and businesses. On the same day, December 10th, Chairman of the National Bank will be presented to the Parliament of Moldova. This was announced by Parliament Speaker Andrian Candu. According to him, the candidacy must be approved as soon as possible, so that an IMF mission returns to Moldova to negotiate a new memorandum of cooperation. Speaking of potential candidates for the chairmanship, Candu noted that an emphasis will be placed on Moldovan citizens who have experience of international banking. He stressed that he will hold talks with Moldovans working in the World Bank, International Monetary Fund, and other major financial organizations. Ex-chairman of the National Bank, Dorin Draguțanu, and his deputy Marin Moloshag resigned in September this year. The reason for this move, according to Draguțanu, was the pressure put on the central bank by the country's government and some political parties. Let me know that under the National Bank law, the chairman is appointed by Parliament on the proposal of Parliament Speaker. On Friday, December 11th, the All-Russian Summit on Open Data will be over in Moscow. The event is focusing on new achievements in the field of open data. 8 plenary sessions and 8 roundtables are scheduled. Officials, public organization officers, researchers and business people will present their speeches. The topics for discussion: open data in Russia and CIS, smart cities and open data and budget, and disclosure of criminal statistics. In addition, it is planned to hold separate sessions on CIS countries with the participation of World Bank and international experts who will share expertise in implementing open data initiatives in different countries. Possibilities of using open data as fuel for economies will also be discussed. Also, it is planned to sum up the results of the all-Russian competition Open Data 2015, with 90 projects participating. Google will retire the Google Earth API on December 12th for third-party developers. After this date, third-party websites will not be able to integrate Google Earth functionality in their pages. The company stated the decision was due to safety reasons. The most popular browsers removed support for Netscape plugin application programming interface plugins due to security reasons. The security, as well as dwindling cross-platform support, made development of API Earth applications useless. Catastrophic decline in the number of users was another reason for the decision. The company revealed that Google Earth plugin had dropped in usage from 9.1% of Chrome users in October 2013 to 0.1% in October 2014. In other words, almost no one is using Google Earth. However, Google is proud of its heritage and updated Google Earth for Android with new 3D rendering technology, overhauling the system for the first time since the service launched more than 10 years ago. Google hints it is cooking up some sort of alternative. 3D is in our blood, and while we can't announce anything just now, we look forward to sharing more exciting product news in the future. The Startup of the Year 2015, the final event of the Startup Weekend series, will begin in Minsk on December 12th. In the course of today, startups will be presented to technology and business development experts, investment funds and government organizations. The objective is to create a meeting place for creation and promotion of breakthrough ideas, useful connections and expertise. The organizers assure high-level projects will definitely find investment. The strongest projects that have been selected during the last year will take part in the Startup of the Year competition. Authors will receive more than 30 expert assessments for their projects to help them upgrade presentations, improve projects, and attract specific investors. Turkmenistan will launch the construction of the Turkmenistan-Afghanistan-Pakistan-India gas pipeline on December 13th. Its annual flow rate will be 33 billion cubic meters of gas. The operations will be funded by Turkmen Gas and foreign investment. The total project cost is estimated at $8 billion. Turkmen President Gurbanguly Berdimuhamedov invited Afghan President Ashraf Ghani to attend the construction's opening ceremony. Ghani said the project was extremely important for the entire region. When completed, the pipeline will transport Turkmen gas via Afghanistan to Pakistan and India, which suffer from energy deficit. Afghanistan will get paid for transit and be able to use up to 5 billion cubic meters of gas per year. The manned Soyuz TMA-19M spacecraft will launch from Baikonur on December 15th. This will be the 126th manned flight of a Soyuz spacecraft since 1967. The spacecraft will deliver a crew to the International Space Station. The main crew includes cosmonaut Yuri Malenchenko, US astronaut Timothy Kopra, and European astronaut Timothy Peake. Cosmonauts will spend 7 months on the near-Earth orbit. On November 30th, both crews arrived in the Cosmodrome. During the time left before the launch, they will pass the final stage of flight preparation. The previous crew of the station will come back to Earth on December 11th. Serial production of Lada X-ray cars will begin in Tolyatti on December 15th. Most of the X-ray hatchbacks will be equipped with 16-valve, 114-horsepower Renault-Nissan engines and localized 5-speed manual gearbox. Around 20% of the cars produced will have VAZ engines and another 20% new engines VAZ-21 179. So far, AvtoVAZ has produced 109 test specimens and will assemble another 180 hatchbacks before the commercial production to carry out tests. Production will be increased gradually. The dealers will get the X-ray cars in February 2016. According to Bo Anderson, the company hasn't made a final decision on the price of the new car, but it will be less than 600,000 rubles. The press service of AvtoVAZ said Lada Vesta and Lada X-ray are the instruments to recover the Lada brand and improve its reputation with consumers. Around 30 billion rubles have been invested in the production of new models in 2015. On December 16th, the International Festival PR Days in Moscow will begin in the capital of Russia for the 18th time. This event is the key industrial forum in the country, the oldest Russian PR event. The festival convenes leading PR, marketing and advertising specialists, media, business people and government officials. This year, the event's slogan is New People, New Communications. The Generation Z, people who are in their 20s today, are coming to the consumer and communication arena. Who are they? What they want? How to communicate to them? This is what PR Days 2015 will be about. Generation Z representatives who already have some experience of working in communications will take part in each session. The forum's participants will discuss international expertise and current PR agenda on the local and international level. This has been our perspective on the coming week. You've watched Events Around the Corner. See you next time on Kazakh TV.